Yo, what is up, you sexy ass motherfuckers? Welcome back to yet another YouTube video. Today it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna start a little bit of a weird series of my journey of eBay reselling. Just learning a lot and trying to really get those reviews up so that way I can start this kind of small business, I guess. So I'm just honestly today I'm just gonna kind of show you a couple of the items that I've sold, how I'm planning on packaging them, and then ultimately I try to list a couple of items and show you guys how I go through that process. And then if you guys are interested in this type of thing, if you guys like this, let me know down in the comments below, leave a like. I'd love to be able to keep making content like this. I know it's been requested for me to make shorter videos, so I'm going to make little snippets and then kind of edit all together and see how it comes out. But yeah, let me go ahead and get some stuff set up and put together, and I will see you guys here in a second. Okay guys, first I wanted to go ahead and show you a little bit about what I'm actually selling. They haven't sold quite yet, but there are bids on them. So a couple of the items that I'm selling, let's see if it'll actually let me switch it around here. Okay, I guess I had to do two separate videos for that one, but first item I'm going to be selling is the Mighty Thor. At last, this thunder god reveals his true identity. With this, I actually haven't read this comic. It's just one of many that I've had sitting around here, but I know that Marvel comics sell a lot. Marvel and DC comics typically sell a lot quicker than other comics, so I wanted to be able to kind of start off with something like this. I'll be selling it for around $15 plus shipping. On here, of course, I've put in as many images as I can of the actual comic, just of all of the different conditions that it's in, all kinds of different shots and stuff of the comic, and then the shipping's going to be $5.10. And then the way that I'm going to ship it is, I don't have it right now, I need to go actually get some, but this is what I'm using right now to ship movies. It's not big enough for the comic, as you can see, but they have some bigger ones over in Target as well to be able to kind of ship comics and stuff like that. So I'll be able to put the comic inside of here, and I'm gonna hope that it works out pretty well, especially with that padded bubble wrap. So we'll see. But yeah, I want to see if that works, and if that works effectively, I want to be able to try to find new ways to find cheaper shipping supplies and all of that as well. I'm trying to figure out why I can't flip it around. Why don't I have a button to flip around the camera? All right, give me a second, guys. So let me flip around the camera. I'll be right back. There we go. But yeah, so right now I'm just primarily doing a lot of research on eBay reselling, just looking up different ways to be able to get packaging and stuff for a cheaper price, as well as just how shipping works, because before I didn't realize that there were so many different aspects to shipping, just like the dimensions, weights, just priority shipping, and how many different types of shipping there are, and how it gets more expensive, and how like some places are more expensive to ship to than others depending on the item, or if it's like a smaller item, sometimes it's cheaper to ship it, or ship it in bulk. It's easier to ship it in bulk. So if you're doing like bulk sells, like a whole kind of collection of items, if you had like a collection of a certain type of video game and stuff, it would be cheaper to ship that in bulk as well. So there's just all kinds of different aspects to it as well. So I've been watching a couple of different YouTube channels, and I'll if I can remember what they're called, I'll try to put them down in the description below, but learning a lot from them. They are fantastic. So I'd highly recommend, if you're looking into getting into eBay reselling, I would highly recommend looking into it as well. I'm also looking to sell some more stuff other than comics and DVDs, but ultimately that's just kind of what I have at hand right now, and I'm really just trying to kind of start getting those reviews, get my name out there, so that way it makes it easier as an individual seller to ship, because I've had those reviews. I've had notice on the items that I've shipped, so that way people don't think I'm just some sort of bot trying to ship random items. Let me go ahead and pause the video and turn it back around here real quick, guys, so that way I can show you kind of the second item that I will be selling, which actually the bid will end in a couple of hours. So I'm hoping that everything goes well with that, and I'll sell that as well. Second item I'm going to be selling here today is the Four Musketeers DVD. I don't think I've ever actually seen this movie before, but it's supposedly a classic. A lot of people were looking at this movie, so I mean, it is an older movie. I'm assuming it's a really good movie considering it had like a rating of 80 something percent on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really hard to get. But it's in really good condition. I mean, ultimately, opening it with one hand, I mean, the disc is like almost brand new. It's got like a couple of scratches on the front there, as you guys can see, but it's basically brand new. So I mean, whoever's going to be getting this will hopefully get some enjoyment out of it as well. But yeah, as well, I mean, with the comic, of course, you've got some wear and tear, especially on the edges and on the corners here, but people are still looking at that, especially if they want to kind of relive the old days and really enjoy a comic there. So, of course, neither of these are going to make me those big bucks, but it'll really help me to get the foot in the door, so I'm really looking forward to that. But let me go ahead and set up a couple of items that I'm looking to actually post here today, and I'll run you through one of these items, at least what I've been doing so far. And if you guys know anything that I could be doing better, if you guys have been doing this, please let me know down in the comments below, because I'm just trying to learn right now, trying to figure everything out. So if there's something that you've noticed that I could be doing better, just let me know. But I'll see you guys here in a second. Okay, so as far as selling goes, today I'm going to be listing a couple of Richie Rich comics. They don't sell for much, they're not worth much, but I'm hoping that they will sell quickly, and that way we can get the reviews on out the door. And it's really not a money grind right now. Right now, it's really just trying to get my name out there, get the reviews in, and just start up this business. So today, as you can see, we're going to be selling Richie Rich, the Poor Little Rich Boy, Cash. It's a 1978 comic, I believe, made by Harvey Comics. And for that, I'm going to be selling it at a low bid of 99 cents, and we'll see if people will bid a little bit higher. But, of course, they're going to have to pay for shipping as well. The way that I've been listing it here is, if we look over here, we've got the title. So I've got Richie Rich, the Poor Little Rich Boy, Cash, number 21, 1978. Acceptable condition. I mean, as you can see, it's not like the greatest condition. It's got like some bubbles and stuff up here. It's got a little bit of wear and tear over the top and over the side. So I mean, it's an acceptable condition, especially for someone who's genuinely just wanting to enjoy a comic for a cheap price. But I mean, ultimately, it's also kind of the case of like, if this is it for a collector. I mean, this probably wouldn't be like an actual collector's comic book, just because of the bubbles and the slight wear and tear over the sides and along the bottom and such. And then looking back over, we've got the recommended, or I'm sorry, yeah, we've got like the little details and stuff. And so I won't go over this too much, but of course we've got, you know, the series, Richie Rich, character, Richie Rich, the era, which is the Bronze Age, which is 1970 through 1983, publication year, all of the most important stuff, all the little details that people are going to be looking for, especially when they're buying a comic like this. Also additional stuff such as like where it is, what kind of comic is it, etc., etc. And then of course with photos, trying to add as many photos as possible. So it's just kind of the case of, you know, having that main front photo, having the side pictures of all of the wear and tear that's on there, of course having the back picture, of course with the back of Richie Rich. We've got a Sea Monkey ad, which is amazing. I've never seen a Sea Monkey ad like this, so that's actually really fun to look at. But yeah, definitely an older advertisement as well. But yeah, we've got all the pictures going through the back, and then I've got a little bit on the inside pages, just to be able to show a little bit of how the inside looks, how it's a little bit darkened. It's, you know, it's not in perfect condition. It's mainly just a good comic for a good read. By no means a collector's edition Richie Rich comic. Moving down to the description. This description I kind of stole from a YouTuber that I watched one of their videos on how to list individual items. They had recommended, you know, just keep it short, keep it simple. And so their recommendations was just to, you know, put in, you know, please pay for purchase, blah, blah, blah. Feedback, especially feedback, because that's what I'm mostly looking for right now. Again, I'm not looking to make money right now. I mean, making money's nice, but I'm really just looking for that feedback. And then, of course, message me if you have any questions. You know, I want to have open communication between me and the people that are buying my products. you know, I don't want to be a sketchy guy just kind of sitting in the background, not willing to be able to talk about the products that I'm selling and such. So I definitely want to work on that. As far as pricing, starting bid of 99 cents. Again, not looking for money, just looking to be able to sell it. But I do have it so that way the buyer will pay for shipping, which right now shipping is set to $4, between $4 and $4.45, which will kind of be determined by where the buyer is and, you know, how I have to ship it. And if they want it to be shipped in quicker, they can send or set it up so that way they can pay a little bit extra for it to be able to ship quicker as well. And then of course listing preferences, who's going to deal with it, yeah, who's gonna deal with all of this, etc., etc. So that'll be good as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and list it, get it listed, get it up on there, and then eBay is gonna be like, okay, great. Well, hopefully, as long as I've filled out all of the required deals, it's gonna be like, okay, great. It's listed, it's set up, it's situated. Success, your listing is now live, so it'll be live for the next 7 days or so. So if you guys are interested in this comic, it'll be up on there if you guys want to pay for it as well. But yeah, it's live, it's ready, people can view it, people can bid on it, people can comment, or people can message me, whatever it needs to be. It is now on eBay. And it's really as simple as that. eBay really does a lot of the work for you as far as just trying to figure out what the pricing is. A good way to be able to find the pricing. Hold on, let me actually go ahead and end this real quick so that way I can turn the camera around. 1 second, guys. But yeah, a good way to be able to kind of find out the pricing and stuff of this is just look at what's sold. Look at the individual item, and then if you scroll down on the left side, it'll show like sold. And so you'll be able to see, okay, how much did this item sell for? How much could I potentially sell it for? You know, it's never really good to be able to look at items that are currently listed because you never know if those are going to sell. A great way to kind of almost guarantee your sell is just to be able to look and see, have my items sold? Or I'm sorry, has this item sold before? And you can see what people have sold it for before. So that way you can hopefully get some sells on your items as well. But that's pretty much all I'm going to be showing today with this video. I'm trying to keep it shorter. I know you guys were asking for like 15-minute or less videos, so I'm trying to keep it a little bit shorter. Again, let me know if you guys like this. I do want to go ahead and throw this out. I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but this video is sponsored by Gamer Grind Company. They are a fantastic coffee company that makes high-quality coffee for the United States area. They will be down in the description below. Make sure you guys use code CAPN4IS for a nice little discount on your coffee as well. An extremely delicious coffee, very high quality. It's truly incredible. I would highly recommend checking out if you guys haven't already. But yeah, guys, I guess welcome to my journey to eBay selling. Again, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys leave that like button. Let me know down in the comments below what you liked about it, what you think I could do differently. And then if you're feeling extra generous, hit that subscribe button. I'd highly appreciate it. It lets me know that my content isn't complete shite. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.